guys, welcome to this week's members only video where we are gonna make pink and white $55 bouquet. Let's get started. Okay, first step, we wanna make sure we pick our flowers and clean all the stems. We want to make sure we go clean each stem and get rid of all these extra parts so it will be easier for us to wrap the bouquet and nothing will be in our way when we're holding it. A lot of times people skip this step, but it's very important because when our customers go home and open the bouquet, they want to make sure they do less work and not more work. All right, guys, and if we're putting roses in there, make sure we go ahead and clean all the garden petals and make sure they look nice and clean. We are going to be using these beautiful hot pink roses. They get so big and they smell amazing. All right, guys, now we have cleaned all of our stems. So let's move to step 2, putting this bouquet together. And I will be showing you in detail how I do it. First, we are gonna start with a baby's breath right in the middle. And every time I use a jerba, I like to go ahead and put that jerba right in the middle, just like that. It's a very pretty focal point flower, so let's keep that there. And then next, we are just gonna start adding white cushion, and then we're just gonna add a pink one next, and we are gonna continue that way. I'm also going to add a rose right in the middle. Add a white daisy. And then a pink carnation. And then guys, every time I add a stem like this, I like to go ahead and spin the bouquet. So we're gonna get an even circular shape. Time for another baby's breath. Just like that. Perfect. All right, guys, so if you like, you could go ahead and tape this so it stays together. Some people don't tape it, some people tie it, so it just depends on how you feel most comfortable. But I'm gonna go ahead and tape one right here because I think everything looks good. Gonna go ahead, add another baby's breath right here. A pink rose. Just like that, guys. Spin around. Another rose. Spin. Perfect. It's looking good so far. Let's add a baby's breath right here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and tape it one more time. This is why it's super important to clean all the stems, guys, so you don't want any leaves here. So that's why we go ahead and take that extra step. All right, looking good. One rose here. More baby's breath. I'm gonna put another rose here. All right, guys, when we have a couple stems left, we wanna make sure we go ahead and take a look and see where it looks empty. I'm gonna put one right here. And then last one right here. All right, guys, if we like the way it looks, we're gonna go ahead and tape this up. All right, there we have it, guys. Our bouquet is ready to move to step 3. We're gonna wrap the bouquet, and I'm gonna show you how using 4 papers. Before we start, we wanna make sure we're trimming our bouquet to make it even. This will be easier to wrap as well. Let's go ahead and trim them and make them even. All right. Now we go ahead and select our paper. All right, guys, I'm gonna be showing you how to wrap this beautiful bouquet using only 4 sheets of paper. All right, now that we have our 4 sheets, let's get started. We are gonna take our first sheet and create triangles. So let me show you how to do that. There's a lot of ways of wrapping, guys, but this is the one I like the most. So we're gonna grab our first sheet and create a little line just like that and fold this one over. And then we're going to staple it right in the middle. So we need 3 of these, so let's go ahead and do those. And you guys get faster as you do it, so just keep practicing and you'll get really fast at doing these. All right, guys, we have our 3 sheets for the top. Lastly, we are gonna go ahead and cut one whole sheet in half. And I'm gonna show you what to do with those later. So let's go ahead and cut this in half. Just like that. Let's put these aside for now. All right, guys. We are gonna grab our triangles and we're gonna do the top part. First sheet goes in the bottom. Just like that. Before you tape it, make sure you like the length of it on the top and everything shows. Go ahead and tape that. Grab the second sheet, put it right on top, just like that. Perfect. Give one stapler right here, or 2. And lastly, guys, connect all of them together. One staple here, and one staple here. Perfect. Look how pretty that looks. Just fix everything that may need fixing. All right, guys, let's go ahead and use our last sheet to cover the stems. One on top, just like this. I'm gonna go ahead and give one stapler here. Next one in the bottom. All right, guys, once we like everything, last staple here. Perfect. Tape all that up. All right, guys. Now we still notice our stems being long, so we're gonna go ahead and give them another trim. All right, that wasn't too bad. Now we're gonna go ahead and add a ribbon. We're gonna choose a white ribbon. Make a pretty bow. Cut the bottoms. Lastly, guys, we're gonna go ahead and add a little diamond right in the middle of our bow just to give that pretty look, just like that. That's what we do in our store, and our customers really like that. All right, guys, lastly, we are gonna spray our bouquet just to give that glowy, fresh look. Look how pretty that looks. All right, guys, there you have it. $55 pink and white bouquet, only using 4 sheets of paper. I really hope you enjoyed this week's video. See you next time. Bye-bye.